Well, the conflict in West Asia has spiraled into a perilous new phase with both Iran and the United States. Israel coalition intensifying strikes and making dramatic claims of major attacks across land and sea. Tehran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps asserted it has hit U.S. naval assets and also bases, including a naval base in Kuwait and ammunition vessels in the Indian Ocean, while warning of further blows in its campaign dubbed Operation True Promise 4.
Now, this is a major escalation that one is talking about. Also, the U.S. Embassy in Riyadh in Saudi Arabia, that was struck by 2 drones early this morning. Saudi authorities have confirmed this piece of news for us, and this ended up causing limited fire and minor structural damage, although social media has been really amplifying it. But this is an official version that's coming in from the Saudis, where they speak about minor structural damage and no cause of alarm. Oil infrastructure has also been caught in this entire firing line, with drones triggering fires at the Ras Tanura refinery, and also tanker traffic through the Strait of Hormuz all but halted. And this has gone on to threaten global energy markets. We're also in fact learning that US and Israeli forces are maintaining that they are conducting defensive and precision operations against Iranian targets after the initial strikes that ignited the wider war.
We also have our guests joining us this morning in the studio. Before we go across to them, I do want to bring in my colleague Sanjay Suri, who's joining us from Israel. Sanjay, you've been seeing the situation, tracking every minor development that's trickling in your way. Give us a sense of the latest, the ground situation there. Tell us about the escalation on day 4.
Well, the ground situation here in Tel Aviv is that we are seeing fewer sirens go off and fewer alarms of incoming missiles over the last 24 hours or so. That need not necessarily be a decisive indicator, and certainly in the broad picture it is not, because we have seen this attack on the US airbase in Bahrain, and also the US embassy hit in Riyadh. Now, the damage to the airbase in Bahrain is reported to be substantial. In Riyadh, it is said to be minor. Either way, the picture is that the US is not able to defend effectively its own air bases, its own embassy, that the Iranians are managing to breach air defenses and get through, and that is a significant psychological blow, whatever the extent of the physical damage. So the missile launches and the launchers in Iran are in place. They are sending out ballistic missiles, other missiles, certainly sending out drones, and that offensive capacity remains intact. Trump has said that the attempt is to take this capacity out altogether. That's not going to be easy, but short of that, if Iran keeps hitting, then this war continues, and the disruption, the wider disruption this is causing, is certain to continue. This is certainly not going to end in a hurry. Not only is Iran hitting, we know that the IRGC is very much in place, that Khamenei is gone, but there is a command structure down the line that has taken over and carrying out the policies as before. This is going to be a long haul.
Right, absolutely, Sanjay. Do stay on with us. We will, of course, be coming to you and talking more about the attacks by the Hezbollah and the counter ones that have happened on part of the IDF. But before we do that, the counter-offensive that has, in fact, shown that Iran has the firepower to target assets in the region. This is what we are, in fact, learning of. And this is a detailed breakdown as far as the strike radius of Iran's arsenal is concerned. The first one that we are looking at is Shahab 1. It has an estimated range of 300 kilometers. And what we do know is that this is a significant, pack of arsenal that has been used to go ahead and not just attack the American assets in the region and also the larger Gulf, but also energy infra. Also, Fateh 110, this also has a strike range of 300 kilometers, and that's something that has also, in fact, been used, and it is continuing to be used. Sahab 2, Fateh 313, again, a strike range of 500 kilometers, and that also has been used by Iran. So this is all part of the Iranian arsenal. We also, in fact, are talking about Quds 1 has an estimated range of 700 kilometers. So this goes further. And then if we take a look at Zulfikar KM1, that is at a strike range of 800 kilometers, and then there is Qadr 380 with a strike range of 1000 kilometers, and they in fact go ahead and cause that significant amount of damage. If we further take a look at the missile Sahab 2, 1300 kilometers strike radius and the range there, and then there is the other one Ki-Bak Shehan, which is at 1450 kilometers, and then there is Khorramshahr, which is at 2000 kilometers radius that one is looking at. If we further go ahead and look at Sijil, 1300 kilometers radius, and then this is a cruise missile that we're talking about, Sumar, with 2500 kilometer radius, and that is everything that Iran really has as part of its assets. And the ballistic missiles that we are in fact talking about